Hey everybody, this is Trista at This Daring Adventure, and I just wanted to do a quick episode to let you know about my new coaching membership called You Redefined. I'm so excited about this. You may have heard me talk about it in the last few episodes, but I wanted to give you a little bit more detail so you can come and check it out for yourself. You can have a free 7-day trial, no obligation. You can cancel at any time. So you can come and see all the amazing content and features and all the things we have going on in there, which I love and hopefully you will love too. This is for the woman who knows there's more for her. She's feeling stuck. She's tired of feeling stuck, even though she's tried so many things. And you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you, but you feel kind of invisible. You feel like you're playing small. You're holding yourself back. And like you're not fully living the version of yourself you believe is possible. And today I want to share with you why you're feeling stuck, what keeps you there, and what happens if nothing changes. Because trust me, people go through years where they feel the same. They keep feeling stuck and nothing changes. And I strongly feel that if this doesn't change, you could go through your entire life. In fact, I know people who have gone through their entire lives feeling stuck, holding back, just pushing down what it is they want and what it is they feel they can do, and just living the same day after day, month after month, year after year, same day. All right. Most importantly, I want to talk about how the coaching membership you redefined is designed to pull you out of that loop and into a life where you feel real confidence, real momentum, real clarity, real joy. All right, so let's do this. If you're feeling stuck, you probably wake up in the morning feeling restless, thinking maybe you should be further along or further ahead than this. And there's a voice inside of you, or this feeling inside of you that says, I'm meant for more. But when the day ends and the promise of later just becomes another excuse, you go to bed and think you're going to do something different tomorrow. You're going to do the things you say you're going to do. And you've tried. You've read the books, you've done the journaling, you've tried therapy or workshops, you've tried to just think more positively, but somehow nothing seems to stick. And you're still not taking the action that you say you want to take. And maybe you have bursts of energy. You get excited about change, but then life gets hard. It gets busy. Old fears, old beliefs, overwhelm, people pleasing, perfectionism, imposter syndrome, boundaries not being respected. Whatever your version of sabotage is, knocks you back. And sometimes you're ashamed of being stuck. You look around and see other women doing the thing, showing up, stepping out, and you wonder, what's wrong with me that I can't do that? And the stories that I hear from women feeling stuck often go like this: I make progress, then I slip back into old patterns. Or I know what to do, I just can't be who I need to be to follow through. And they're tired of feeling stuck and scattered. And they're stuck between holding on and giving up. And everything seems really difficult and daunting. And they just don't have that clarity and that confidence that they desire. So if that's you, stay with me because there's nothing wrong with you. None of this is your fault. Nothing has gone wrong. It's just that the pieces you need haven't been joined together. And a lot of this stuff we haven't been taught. We didn't learn in school. And so we land up just circling around and around in the same loops, in the same patterns, in the same habits, with the same beliefs, because nobody taught us otherwise. Now, maybe you've tried some mindset work, positive thoughts, affirmations, and maybe sometimes that helps. But the shifts are temporary because underneath the thoughts, your identity and emotional wiring keep pushing back. Maybe you've tried goal setting. You make the plan, maybe even have accountability, but you don't follow through or you quit when there's fear and resistance and overwhelm. Maybe you've tried self help books, podcasts, and even courses. And I love my self help books and my podcasts and my courses, but they tend to give you strategies and tips, but rarely address who you believe you are and how your nervous system responds when pressure hits. And you may have done some emotional work, therapy, journaling, but without nervous system regulation or aligned action, the things you feel overwhelm about still reroute you back to safe or stuck. This is very normal. This is your brain at work. It's okay. And maybe you feel like there is something wrong with you. Like, if I were stronger, more disciplined, less afraid, I'd be beyond this now. That belief is keeping you stuck. Because real change requires working on all levels and the whole person, mindset, identity, emotional resilience, nervous system regulation, and aligned action. And if any one of those things is missing, it's almost impossible to sustain change. So if you stay stuck, you'll continue feeling frustrated, disappointed in yourself, and probably a little ashamed. The gap between who you know you could be and who you are will feel heavier with each passing day. You risk resigning yourself to safe choices, not speaking up, not going after your dreams, staying small, settling, avoiding risk, playing it safe. You'll drift through life with what ifs. What if I tried? And those sting more than failures. You may become more disconnected from yourself, ignoring your own needs, your intuition, your deeper desires. Your relationship with yourself deteriorates. Self trust declines. Self compassion dries up. While physically and emotionally, burnout, resentment, anxiety, maybe depression creep in because resistance and fear left unaddressed wear you down. And the worst part, the woman you could become, full of clarity, courage, joy, self trust, she might never get to emerge and live fully. And that's what this membership is for, to create her, to give her the space, to let her emerge and grow and evolve and to see what's possible. So, this is where You Redefined comes in. I built this membership specifically for the woman who is done with being stuck and who's tired of superficial fixes. Here's how we work and what's included. I take a whole person approach. We don't just focus on action. We're not just setting goals. We do take action and we do set goals, but we also work on the mindset, identity, emotions, nervous system regulation, combined with aligned action, because they are all interdependent. And I have 5 pillars of my framework, which includes self-concept and identity to uncover who you really are. Free yourself from the shoulds and the limiting beliefs. Let go of the past and start telling a powerful story about yourself and what's possible for you. The second is mindset management. These are tools to catch limiting beliefs and to shift your thoughts before they hijack you. Understanding how your brain works and then learning how to focus it so that you're intentional and deliberate in your thinking every single day, doing that daily work. The third is emotional resilience. We work with fear, shame, overwhelm, allowing and processing them so you feel your feelings instead of being buried by them, so that you don't take on negative coping mechanisms or allow the fear to hold you back from what you truly want. And then we teach you how to feel on purpose. In the same way you're going to think intentionally and deliberately, you want to generate the emotions that you need: focus, determination, motivation. And we're going to create those so that they fuel the aligned action. Then we look at your relationship with yourself, rebuilding trust, compassion, how to set boundaries, how to end imposter syndrome, how to love yourself, and even just how to like yourself. This is the foundation on which you build what you want and become who you want to become. It's the most important relationship you'll ever have, and some of the best work you can do for yourself. Then the fifth pillar is future you. This is where we look at where you want to go, what you want to create, who you want to become, and you learn how to set those goals so that you're taking that aligned action you say you want to take. Some of the best work we can do as well. I love the future self work. It's such a treat to explore and be curious and live into the possibility of what we're capable of, thinking outside the box in ways that we had never done before. So, in You Redefined, we're going to have all my best tools and skills. You're going to have access to bite-sized videos, worksheets, and resources that are going to help you to learn each of the 5 pillars and to do that work yourself. Take all of it and apply it directly to your life. We're going to have monthly deep dive topics. This month, we're doing Living Your Purpose. So there's going to be weekly videos and exercises that you can do to work on each of these issues with me. We're going to have tools for nervous system regulation, breath, somatic awareness, practices to calm, overwhelm, and increase integration, to increase your capacity. You're going to have access to a private podcast. You're going to have one 20-minute coaching session with me each month so that you can bring any issue you wish and get coached. 20 minutes can be very powerful and very helpful. And then you're going to be supported and have accountability by a community of women who see you, lift you up, and understand you. Because change happens when you are seen and held. And if you need some accountability check-ins and aligned action planning so you don't just feel inspired, but you actually move forward, we're here for you. So I have a special offer for the first 100 members. The rate is $19 a month forever. You are founding members and you lock in that price as long as you stay in the membership. It's a phenomenal deal. And here's what I've seen happen for women doing this work. Real lasting transformation. Imagine you feel stuck. You move forward with momentum, taking steps you've longed to take, making decisions from clarity rather than fear or confusion. You get unstuck. You move forward with momentum, taking steps you've longed to take, making decisions from clarity rather than fear or confusion, and just looping in doubt. You stop self-sabotaging. When the inner fear, doubt, comparison shows up, you have tools to recognize it and move past it. You develop emotional stability. Fear, shame, disappointment don't crash you anymore. You respond rather than react. Your relationship with yourself improves. More self-trust, more compassion, less harsh inner critic. You know your boundaries and you hold them. You begin to see yourself differently. Your identity shifts from I'm always behind, I'm not good enough, there's something wrong with me, to I'm capable, I'm worthy. I create forward momentum. Over time, this shows up in results. More confidence, more clarity, more alignment in work, relationships, creativity, more joy, more courage to start new projects, more consistency. And perhaps most powerfully, you experience freedom, ease, a lightness. There's a freedom from what others think, freedom from your past and old stories, freedom from trying to prove yourself or keeping yourself small. You begin to live more fully from your truth. If you're listening to this and this sounds like it makes sense to you, the rest of your life depends on what you decide to do right now. Do you want to keep watching yourself play small? Do you want to keep holding yourself back and staying stuck? Or do you want to choose something different? I invite you to join You Redefined as a founding member now. Lock in the $19 a month forever rate. Be a part of a group of women stepping into more, doing less of the things that drain and more of what fuels, creating sustainable change. The link is in the show notes if you're ready to join and break free from playing small, scared, or stuck. This is the work that we do, and it's one of the best investments you can make in yourself and your life. Let's create what it is you want. Let's find out what that more is. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. I believe in you more than you believe in yourself right now. And if it helps, borrow my belief in you because I've seen the transformation over and over again in my clients. I have actually been told by clients that this work has been more powerful and more helpful for them than therapy ever was. And so if you choose, I will help you to create that change for yourself, to go after that more, to become the woman you are meant to become. I'll see you inside.